Yo, coaches, consultants, author, speakers, trainers, listen, before you go all willy-nilly prompting ChatGPT with any and everything, there are two important settings that you need to change before you do so. Otherwise, you could be putting your data, you could be putting your information, your ideas, and even your business at risk. So before we go down that road, let me show you the two settings that you absolutely should pay attention to before you go start prompting crazy. That way you can start using AI, ChatGPT, and all the other models have similar settings. You can start using this stuff with all the confidence in the world. And real quick, if you're new here and you do not know me, I am Cortez Hustle, everybody's favorite fatherpreneur and AI consultant and integrator, founder of the AI Hustle Society, where I help everyday hardworking people like you, but particularly those of you who are in the coaching, consultant, author, speaker, trainer space looking to make an impact and a passive income at the same time, how to monetize, systematize, and automate with AI. At this stage, we're still early when it comes to AI, and some of us are still a little apprehensive about whether or not it is safe to put our data, our personal information, and even ideas into this machine. And I want you to be able to do that with confidence. See, I'm the type of person that when something new comes out, like I'm a little apprehensive, but I was never really scared to put my data in. I was never really scared to put my ideas in because heck, I'm a creative genius. I got ideas for days. Even if someone steals an idea, it doesn't make me feel a way. But I know that's not everybody. So what I want for you is to be comfortable. I want for you to be confident when you're using this tool. But I also want you to know this so that you can share it with other people because too many coaches, consultants, thought leaders, servant leaders who are doing great work but not getting paid what they should be or shying away from this tool because they don't feel it is as secure. So you know how we do it. Each one, teach one. So let's jump in the screen share and let me show you exactly how to secure your data and also how to be sure that you are not by default sharing copyrights of your intellectual property with these big large learning language models. Let's go. All right, so we are back inside of our ChatGPT. What I'm going to do here, it is very simple and easy to do these critical steps, but again, they are critical. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here down to the lower left-hand corner and click on my name so I can access the settings, right? Then I'm going to go into settings and you're going to see a few different things that you can do from this panel. What I want you to do is I want you to go over to data controls, right? So as I hit data controls, you'll see at the very top, it says improve this model for everyone. What that actually means, y'all, is do you want to share the copyrights to the intellectual capital that you are putting into this machine so that we can train the rest of the machine on how to think, behave, and respond? And if you like your boy, I do not want to share my IP with anybody or anything for that matter. So a lot of us, when you go into this for the first time, it might be defaulted to on, and you're going to turn this off. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to come down here to security and you're going to turn on your two-factor authentication. Listen, y'all, this is important because if you're following my teachings and my training, if you're attending any of my workshops at aihustlelive.com, where I teach you how to make ChatGPT your partner, your ghostwriter, how to make it sound like you and talk like you and respond like you, if someone gets a hold to something that is pretty much a clone of you, don't you think they can do some damage with that? Well, we want to make it at least a little bit more difficult for them to actually get a hold of the data. And this is what you're going to do is turn on your multi-factor authentication. Mine is already on. If it wasn't, when you turn it on, it's going to ask you to get access to some sort of authenticator app. I'll put the one that I use on the screen so that you can see what the icon looks like. I use one that's free from Microsoft. You can use the free one from Google. Wherever you get it from, you have to connect it to some sort of authenticator so that it gives you a code back for you to be able to log into ChatGPT. That way, if someone gets your email address and somehow figures out your password, they have to take that extra step to actually get inside of your account. So I wanted to share that with you because that is the first step into you using this tool with confidence. So just to recap really quickly, the two main settings that you're going to make sure that you optimize for your safety and your security is you're going to go to settings, data control, and you're going to turn off train the model. And then you're going to go to security and you're going to turn on multi-factor authentication and go through the steps and setting that up. And then you're going to be able to use this tool with confidence. Now, our next training, I'm going to be teaching you how to personalize ChatGPT because that is important so that whenever you give it a command, whenever you ask it to give you something back, it knows how to respond and give you the data in a certain default way that you like it, right? I like for mine to write and sound like me. I like for mine to give me my information back in a very detailed fashion. I also like for mine to respond quickly. Well, inside of the settings, there are ways that you can determine how chat is going to engage with you. Like I like mine to talk to me like a boot camp instructor so that it really pushes me to get tasks done. And you can train your ChatGPT to do all of those things. So make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on your bell notification so the next time I drop one of these trainings. And if you are in one of our communities checking this out, make sure you have your notifications on so that when you get notified that I dropped a new training in the community, you definitely want to check out that next piece because that's the difference between your ChatGPT sounding like a robot and sounding like a real human. Now, before I get out of here, I got to invite you to our next AI Hustle Live event. It is a 3-hour workshop where we literally teach you how to monetize AI in about 10 different ways. We show you how to build real businesses on the backs of these amazing AI tools, how to get customers, how to prompt, how to market, the whole 9 yards. We leave no stone unturned. So if you're interested, go to AIHustleLive.com. Sign up for the next one. It's going to be awesome. I'm telling you, the feedback that I've been getting from doing these live and virtually is off the charts. So if you're interested in learning how to build a business with AI or grow an existing business, make sure that you check that out. And also, if you want more content like this for free, then YouTube believes that you should watch this video right here next or this video right here, and make sure you subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss a beat as we take the world by storm, leveraging the power of AI. Until next time, I want you to get your money up because you absolutely can do it, but more importantly, you deserve to do it, each and every single one of you. Now hustle up.